And of course, zooming out a little bit more, you do get these two swords in the package, as we said, which can somehow, for some reason, slot together. They come in the package actually not slotted in the middle, but like that, slotting in. And they do hold. The storage, official storage for this, as a lot of people complained online, is there's two little holes there where his robot mode hands are located. There's my finger behind them. And they just kind of slot in there and just look pretty ridiculous. I imagine if they are like that in the film, maybe there's a scene where he's, you know, charging down the street like that and his little vehicle on either side, he's like, and he's just slicing him in half. But storage on the shelf, he's now a flying Triceratops. He looks ridiculous. But I'll let you into a little secret, because everyone's been complaining on YouTube about there's no storage for these things. I have actually found a way to store these in Dino mode that isn't too dramatic. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show this very well on camera, but lift the tail up and split the legs. There's a gap right there, and if you have to split the rib cage a little bit, and then there's kind of where the front of the legs here come in, you've got a little kind of a point between where, you know, various connection points and stuff like that. I don't know if you can't quite make it out, but it's in there anyway. And what I found is if you, rather than slotting them together in the middle, do it like they do in the packaging. So like that, and then just slide over the top like so. Obviously, look what you're doing, Moobit. So that it's slot together like that. And then what you basically do is insert them into this gap. And the point of the sword here goes in between the front legs here, and then the point of the sword here actually ends up fastened inside there, and actually sticks it in. So I'm going to do that right now and see if I can show you on camera, so give me a second. Right, basically like that. So the swords are at an angle so that the point of one of the sword on the top is pointing that way. Okay, and that is, I don't know if you can see it, but you basically split the ribs. It's falling out now, but you split the ribs, and you can see the point there? That goes in underneath this grey area here. And my sword's just fallen off now, but I'll show you just one. That goes underneath there, if I can get it on camera, like that. And that kind of wedges in. And you have to put it at a slight angle, not with the point bit straight down, but, you know, so the point bits are like that, rather than like that, because then they don't get all warped. And then you basically close the rib cage around that, and it kind of holds it in. And then you end up with the point of the other sword sticking out, and that actually slots along with these pointy bits. That goes in first. The larger point of the sword goes in there, and voila, you've got storage in Dino mode. It's not perfect, but at least you've got somewhere to hide it. And on the shelf, you can't really tell it's there, really, when you're looking at it. So, yeah, hopefully that's useful to you. But basically, I thought I'd show you that straight away. I might even make a separate video just as a vlog, just to show people that, because there's been a lot of people complaining about having to store them sticking out, which obviously isn't great. But as you can see here, look, it's pretty much, although I've mistransformed it now. I'm not going to do it on camera, but off camera, if you've got, you know, a bit more time, and you can wiggle it all in, and it does stay in there quite snugly, and it doesn't actually warp the cross bits on the sword either. So yeah, hopefully that's useful to you.
I like to move it, bit.